What's good, YouTube, and welcome to the house. A lot of cards that we've been waiting for, some surprises. Let's go ahead and get into it with our new pot card and our new Solemn card. Haven't got to read these yet. Pretty excited to get to read them with you. Pot of Indulgence, a normal spell card. At the start of your main phase 1, so the very beginning, that's a huge limit, banish either 3 or 6 of your face-down extra deck cards randomly. So you can't stack up pendulums and use this. Face down. Draw 1 card for every 3 cards you banished, so up to 2 cards. Also, for the rest of the turn after this card resolves, you cannot draw with card effects. Okay, so people really hype this card up. It is a draw 2 at the cost of your extra deck cards. I don't think even True Draco would be playing this as you're wanting to get to your pot of Duality, your other cards such as Desires, Cartodemise, use your Heritage effect. I don't see this being played in True Draco even, so I don't know what decks even that don't play an extra deck that are necessarily gonna pick this card on up and be playing it with those restrictions. And you have to have started out with it, so if you draw into it, you can't use it that turn. Wow. I'm not a fan. I don't think it's that good, personally. But what uses do you guys see for it? Am I just blind and pushing down the potential of an amazing card? It's way too restricted in my opinion. I think Desires, maybe they were like, well, we can't give them another Desires. Dark Factory of Increased Production. You can only use this card's first name once per turn. Send 1 monster from your hand or field to the graveyard and draw a card. That's interesting. So like in old school Yu-Gi-Oh, if a card's dying, you could just like kill it off yourself and then go ahead and get a draw for it. But still, it's a continuous trap card. It's a little slow. It starts 1-for-1ing consistently. I think it's cool in some rogue strategy picks, but I don't think it's going to see play in competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Next card up, our Solemn card that everyone was looking forward to, which is a normal trap card. Alright, which is Strike. If your opponent negated the normal/special summon of a monster, or if your opponent negated the activation of a card or effect. So activation of effect, not just negate effect? Or does that work for negating effect? I'll have to see in the future how the rulings are. Destroy all cards your opponent controls and have in their hand? Okay. So basically, I guess in going first builds you want to see this because now Link monsters going up the line sometimes have negations rather than just pops, although I think we still have Nightmare Phoenix. You're going to see Phoenix doing pops. But wow. That's actually insane still. Especially if it's not negating the activation of an effect, but it seems like negate the activation of a card or effect. Like, I don't think, maybe the activation of a card is all in one, and then negate the effect. I'm not quite sure if you're going to have to negate the activation of the effect. Why I'm so stubborn on that phrase is Ash Blossom. Can you use this against Ash Blossom? I'm not quite sure, but either way, insane card, really insane potential. Looks like the old man gets got here. Looks like you got old man. Even though it hasn't quite hit you yet, that's rough. That's insane. After the resolution of your counter trap, I'll take all cards in your field and hand. Jesus. Wow. On a lighter note, here's some really cool altar arts for all of the core monsters. I'm a pretty big fan of finally getting a Utopia altar art here. That's a long time coming, isn't it? And an Odd Eyes altar art here, along with the Code Talker even already getting an altar art. So, this is all in the 20th anniversary, like, kind of section with 20th anniversary sleeves. Wonder how we'll get these imported for us, or if we'll have to wait till the TCG's 20th anniversary. We'll wait and see, but I'm a pretty big fan of all these. And to new Harpie cards. Jeff was saying he didn't think there would be new Harpies because in our interview with him, he was saying that it's one of his favorite types and he just doesn't see it coming. Well, in Legendary Duelist 4, it's Mai's turn. It's Mai's world, you just live in it. Or Harpie Sisters, Lady Sisters get appreciated. Alright, so we got Harpie Perfumer, Level 4 Wind Wing Beast effect monster, attack 1400, defense 1300. You can only use this card's name's second effect once per turn. If this card's name becomes Harpy Lady while it's on the field or graveyard. If this card is normal / special summoned, you can add one spell or trap that specifically lists the card name Harpy Lady Sisters from your deck to your hand. If you activate this effect while you controlled a level 5 or higher Harpy monster, you can add up to 2 of those cards instead. This is actually pretty dang insane. That's really cool. Wow. All right, just add all the elegant egotist I want. But seriously, that's pretty cool. All right, we have Oracle here. You can only use this card's second and third effects once per turn each. This card becomes Harpy Lady while it's on the field or graveyard. If you control a level 5 or higher Harpy monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Wow, really basing it around Harpy Lady Sisters. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can activate this effect. During the end phase of this turn, add one spell or trap card that specifically lists the card name Harpy Lady Sisters from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, so a little bit of the slow ball special compared to our other friend, though, but still not bad as a special summon body. Maybe helps you link spam. Not bad at all. Oh, a new spell or trap. Usually these are really good. So we got Split Mirrors of Seduction. Continuous spell card. You can only use this card's first and second effects once per turn each. When a Harpy Lady or Harpy Lady's Sisters you control is destroyed by battle. So I guess you can at least ram them here with the continuous spell. You can special summon one Harpy monster with a different original name from your deck. If this card on the field is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, or your Harpy card effect, target one Harpy monster in your graveyard and special summon it. So it gives you continuous battle support until they take care of this card, and once they do take care of the card, by destruction, not by spinning it away, not by banishing it, you do get to target a Harpy in your graveyard and summon it. So it's the gift that keeps on giving, or at least is attempting to. Can't wait to get this art altered to lewd for TCG confirmed. Oof. And then our trap card here is a normal trap card. You can only use this card's name's first and second effect once per turn each for the Elegant Harpy Lady. Return one Harpy Lady Sisters you control to the deck, and then you can special summon 3 Harpy monsters with different names, one each from your hand, deck, and graveyard. Okay, that's a bit rough to fulfill, I suppose. You cannot special summon any monsters for the rest of the turn except one monsters. Restriction in your deck, I guess it stops you from link spamming. If this card on the field is destroyed by your opponent's card effect, or your Harpy card effect, add a Harpy monster from your deck to your hand. Not bad at all. I think the trap and the 2 monsters are welcome additions. I don't know how many people are going to be playing the spell, but it is cool that you can at least ram your own monsters by battle. We got new TGs. Ooh, 2 new TGs it looks like. I haven't actually got to read this page. I just know Simo was excited. He tagged me about news, and I started pulling all this up. TG Screw Serpent. Ooh, Screw Serpent. Lewd. Level 4 Water Sea Serpent Tuner effect monster, attack 1300, defense 500. You can only use this card's first and second effects once per turn each. If this card is normal / special summoned, you can target one level 4 or lower TG monster in your graveyard, except TG Screw Serpent, special summon it, but its effects are negated. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one TG monster you control. Have it either gain or lose a level till the end of the turn. So you get to kind of choose your synchro level a little bit there when you're banishing it from the graveyard or helping continue to go up a line. But the most important thing, if normal or special, you get to target a monster in your graveyard and summon it. Kind of a wolf bark-like effect, in a sense. Not bad. That's not a bad addition to the family. And then TG Trident Launcher, a Link 3 Earth Machine Link effect monster. Attack 2200, bottom left, bottom, and bottom right, the perfect arrows, all to you. And, of course, I like a side-to-side arrow once in a while. Materials 2+ effect monsters, including a TG tuner. You can only use this effect once per turn. If this card is link summoned, you can special summon 3 TG monsters, one each from your hand, deck, and graveyard to zones. This card points to in defense position. So, again, you need to have the resources hand, deck, and graveyard. So obviously hand is the last one. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except TG monsters. And when I say obviously, it's because you used a TG tuner to make this for your graveyard. Your opponent cannot target TG Synchro monsters this card points to with card effects. So that targeting effect, I don't think the biggest deal. It's more so this resource game of just going up this insane line, and you still have the restriction similar. It's almost like they crafted the Harpie card and this at the same time. This is out of Savage Strike though, whereas the Harpie cards are out of our first one for the next Legendary Duelist. We also have new Shiranui cards that I haven't got to read yet. 6 new Shiranui cards in Savage Strike to further expand the power of this favorite zombie theme. Already pretty good. So we got a level 2 fire zombie effect monster coming in with attack 600, 0 defense. Shiranui Sensei. You can only use this card's name's first and second effects once per turn each if this card is in your graveyard and you control 2 or more Shiranui monsters with different names. You can special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. Then if this card is banished, you can target a zombie monster you control. It gains 600 attack. Shiranuis are kind of famous for getting those banished effects. This is not one of the strongest ones, but it does actually allow you for one of the first times to continue to get another body to board that you've already used for link summoning and link summon once again. That's somewhat exciting to me. We then have a grill card. Shiranui Spear Ritualist. Is she holding a spear? Is that why? Yeah, she's holding a spear. Oh, Konami, even Japan can't resist the puns. Alright, I see you. I see you. She's a level 4 fire zombie effect monster. Attack 1500, defense 0. You can only use this card's first and second effects once per turn each. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon a Shiranui Spectral Sword from your hand or deck. Also, you cannot special summon monsters the rest of the turn except zombie monsters. Big oof there. If this card is banished, you can draw 1 card, then discard 1 card. That is a good effect, though. Ooh. If it's banished, you draw and discard. So zombies do like to go to the graveyard from time to time, especially Shiranui, so they can end up being banished. Not bad, not bad. Oh, it looks like she evolves perhaps later. We've got Shiranui Spirit Saga. Yeah, she's getting her own full saga. She's got 2 new cards. Fire Zombie Synchro Effect. 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner monsters. Generic. I like it. Generic 7s are important. You can only special summon Spirit Saga once per turn, so you can't like bring her back with Mizuki and that kind of stuff. Once per turn, you can banish 1 monster from your graveyard or face up from your field. Then you can apply 1 or more of these effects in sequence depending on what kind of card it was. Zombies. All monsters you gain 300 attack. Fire attribute. Destroy 1 spell or trap card on the field. Synchro monster. Destroy 1 monster on the field. Huh. You can apply all of these. That is interesting. So basically, if you use a Shiranui Synchro lower than her and continue up, you're able to do all those things. If you use any Shiranui, you're able to do the Destroy a Spell or Trap and a monsters gain 300. And I guess you could use this up the line of continuing to Synchro Summon. Not bad at all. And we have Shiranui Splendid Saga. Splenda, nice. Link 3 Fire Link Effect Monster 2300. Top, left, and bottom. Give your opponent a link, but also help yourself extra link in zombies? Question mark. All right. I'm not against those arrows. Those are pretty good. You can only use this card's name third effect once per turn. Synchro monsters you control can't be destroyed by card effects. Not bad. Fire monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. Ooh, that it would include herself. During your opponent's turn quick effect, you can target 1 of your banished zombie synchro monsters, special summon to a zone this card points to. So it would be after, a turn after this is already summoned, you can continue to loop her and other Shiranui synchros. Wow. And a spell and a trap. We get the whole package, a little bit of everything here, it feels like. Shiranui Story Saga, quick play spell card. You can activate 1 card with this card's name per turn. If your opponent controls a monster, discard 1 zombie monster. Special summon 1 Shiranui monster with a different name from your deck or graveyard. Also, you cannot special summon monsters the rest of the turn except zombies. Stacking with the same kind of restriction on top. Not bad. Quick play. You got some change out options. Shiranui Style Skill, normal trap card. You can only use either this card's name's first or second effect per turn. Only once that turn. Special summon 1 zombie monster from your hand, but banish it if it leaves the field. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target a zombie monster you control. It becomes unaffected by other card effects the rest of this turn. That is solid, even for a trap card. The trap cards are so slow. This is super solid. You get a special summon from the hand and the banish, which would support like your Shiranui's effects, and then you actually get an effect that can protect something for the rest of the turn. Wow. Unaffected by other card effects the rest of the turn. I actually really like this quick play too. It reminds me kind of Cunning of the Six Samurai. If your opponent controls a monster, you discard a zombie, you special summon a Shiranui from your deck or graveyard, but cannot special summon the rest of the turn. So you could have already done all your plays, entered the battle, and like made sure to go forward, or you're at a point where you're only summoning zombies. Like it's pretty darn cool that you get this extra body. Actually, it's just better because you don't have to get rid of your own. So that's everything so far. So much to use all in one video. Your new Shiranuis, your new Harpies, your new TGs, all this crazy stuff, new card arts, and the Pots and Solemn card, actually counter Solemn card in a sense, released. What do you guys think of everything here? I think the Pot was a bit overhyped, which is why I didn't even make a video on the announcement. The Solemn card, quote unquote, however, being a counter to Solemn's, it's insane to me. I like all the altar arts. I'm a pretty big fan of these Harpies. I think they did pretty well with them. The TGs, interesting. Almost seem crafted the same way. And the Shiranuis, they're maybe the biggest surprise. I was waiting to be let down. They did a really good job with these. So future zombie support to come. Are you guys going to be able to mix and match the structure deck zombie cards coming out soon? Thanks for watching, everybody. I know I've been a little sick, so my voice might be a little different, but gotta bring you all the news, and we'll have another Market Watch around 4 o'clock today Central. Thanks for watching.